Hey everybody, we're here today with Bhumi Patel from Face Foundrie. So excited to talk with you today. This has been a long time coming.
Yes, no, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, we have been fans of Face Foundrie in Indianapolis for a long time, and I always love coming here. It's so like right when you walk in the door, it's so relaxing and everything smells so good. It's
Thank
I
you.
can feel my blood pressure drop. Yeah,
That's what we're waiting for.
Well, it's working.
Good.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself, Bhumi. How do you end up in this world?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as Sarah mentioned, my name is Bhumi. I'm the owner of Face Foundrie both in Indianapolis and in Westfield. We opened the Indianapolis location last February and then Westfield last August. So we're still baby stores within the community, but we're growing and we're so excited to be here in these welcoming communities. A little bit about me. I have two daughters, one that just turned 1 last week, which is just crazy. The time flies. And then I have another daughter who's turning 4 this coming August. So that's very, very exciting. And just a little bit how I ended up in the Indy area. So my background, I was in corporate America. I was a management consultant working at Accenture. At my most previous role, I opened doctor's offices for dermatologists and cardiologists. I was working on a project at New York Presbyterian Hospital when the first COVID case hit, and it was just super wild. And I always knew that once I started a family, I wanted to pivot into a different direction. And so COVID happened. I found out I was pregnant. I worked at New York Presbyterian, and then I was kind of burnt out, but I was like, I want to have my own business. If I'm opening all these businesses for doctors, I know I can do it myself. So this is kind of where I ended up with. I've always been into skincare. I want to make people feel good about themselves, feel good in their own skin, whether they're wearing makeup, without makeup, just feel comfortable, confident, and fully believe in themselves, because I believe when you look good, you feel good. And so that's really what we try to emulate as soon as you walk into these doors.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you came all the way, I don't think I knew that, from New York to Indy.
Well, I was actually living in Chicago, and
Okay.
I was just based on a project in New York. Just as a consultant, I would travel Monday through Thursday, get on an early morning flight, come back Thursday night.
Man.
So it was a lot. And then during COVID, I was there initially, but when things got really crazy with COVID, I was stationed back in Chicago and working virtually. So we helped restructure the entire hospital to ensure that we were trying to get those more severe cases away from other COVID cases and all that good stuff, to try to, make everybody as healthy and safe as possible.
Yeah, and then to enter into infant and toddler life, that's its own world.
Absolutely, yeah. I don't know, I'm sure a lot of people feel this way, but after having my second born, I totally feel like the first one, she's just a rule follower, really responsible, even though she's 4. But my second born, she's reckless, and I love her for it. She just has so much personality. She just has that second born syndrome, I feel the wild child keeps us on our toes.
Yeah, I have one of those too. So how did you end up opening Face Foundrie in Indianapolis and in Westfield rather than Chicago? What made you do that?
Yeah, so I was just kind of exploring, and as me and my husband are expanding our family, in the long term, we were looking to move and everything, and Indianapolis, I've heard such great things. We've came down a few times. We came to Carmel, Westfield, Indianapolis area. We've been down for games and stuff in the past. And so it just, felt right. Like we want to raise our families and everything. So first wanted to open the businesses, get a good foundation going, and then move our families down where my daughter's 4. So hopefully by the time she's 6 or 7, we can move down and just get her situated and be our forever home here.
Yeah. Oh, we love hearing that.
Yeah.
It's always fun to talk to people who have transplanted, and it just captures their heart.
No, absolutely. And I have a bunch of family in the area and in Northwest Indiana and Chicago, so it's perfect where it's 2.5 hours away, so it's not too far, but then even the family that inherits, we're close to them as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, tell me just a little bit about the business. I know as I've been a member in the past and had the fun opportunities of coming and spoiling myself and feeling really, really great. But if you could give, I know this is such a hard question, if you could give any advice for skincare, I feel like that's such an obsession for all of us that we put on the back burner, especially once we start with families.
Yes.
Is it consistency the main thing that you...
I would say consistency is the main thing. Just think about it, your skin is the largest organ in your body, and everybody forgets that your skin is an organ, but truly it's the largest skin or the largest organ in your body, and it's super important to take care of it, just like you take care of your heart, your lungs, anything else. And so with that, obviously we just tackle the face, but truly it's not only just about aesthetics and cosmetics, it's truly about making sure that your skin is healthy, you know, with sun damage, just aging, acne, whatever your skincare concerns are. We want to just make sure it's super healthy and you're just taking care of yourself, because again, of course we want you to make you feel good and look good. We want to make sure we're getting in there and taking care of the real problem areas as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
One question I like to ask everybody for this segment is who would you like to thank? What other women have helped you get to where you are today, and then your support through this big pivot from healthcare business over to skincare? Absolutely.
So I have been very fortunate where I have had a lot of strong women leaders in my life. I mean, first and foremost, I have to thank my mom. She is a powerhouse, so she's an immigrant, and she worked all these not little, but like various jobs, like starting from janitors, housekeeping, like literally from the ground up. And then she established herself and became a businesswoman where she owned like different franchises as well. And so she literally started from coming from India, not speaking a lick of English, and starting from the ground. So she has like been my everything, just showing how hard it is, but the work ethic, the drive, and also still making sure she came home and gave us a great time for me and my brother. And that was huge because of course working is great, but like, you know, I work and stuff so I can spend and enjoy my quality time with my family, because I always like to think of big picture. And so yeah, I would say my mom is like my main role model. Just everything, the hustle I got from her, the drive, everything is all from her. And just even in corporate America and everything, it's also been great to see, like even when I was at Accenture, I had a lot of great women leaders that were directors, managing partners, where they were working, going back to their families, but always moving up in the corporate ladder and just like killing it. It was so cool to see how well spoken they were, how they got things done in the business realm and everything. So that has always been an inspiration to me, and that's always somebody or individuals that I look up to.
Oh, hey mom!
Hey mom!
That's amazing. Shoot, maybe we need to get her on this segment.
God, she
How
is
cute would
so
that be?
cute. She's in for her facials all the time, and she's obsessed. And I'm like, you know, I'm so happy and proud to be her daughter. So I'm proud to build these two establishments for her, to show her, be like, Mom, look at all your hard work is still paying off, and like you did so right by me and my brother, and now we're successful in our own right, and it's all because of like the support we had from her and both my dad. Yeah.
What a legacy. That's amazing.
Yeah. And I hope to pass that on to my daughters as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing, Bhumi. So speaking about talking to daughters and the next generation, what would you say to someone who is thinking about making the jump into business and maybe holding on a little bit? We all remember that like exact point when we were like, okay, I'm gonna jump and just do it. And I always say it's like a roller coaster. If you don't feel like you're gonna throw up a little bit, you're doing it wrong.
Absolutely. If it was easy, everybody would do it, and it's not. So I would say it's not easy. Just mentally prepare. You just have to mentally prepare and just know. And it's always easier when you have a support system, whether it's family, your significant other, and that's whether it's financially, emotionally, just like the day to day. You're just like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Because the highs are high and the lows are low. But whoever's thinking about doing it, do it. I get this question asked all the time. They're like, oh, would you go back to corporate America? And I'm like, no. And then and they're like, why? Like, you know, I know it's stressful. And I'm like, yes, it's of course stressful, but it's so rewarding, and it's so cool to call it your own. And like when things are going well, it is just awesome to see all your hard work pay off. And I would tell anybody, if you're even thinking about it, just do it. And at the end of the day, at least you tried. But it's better to try and then not have tried at all.
Yeah. I get that. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. And I hope that everybody will at least take a second to stop and follow you on Face Foundrie on Instagram. Is it just at Face Foundrie?
It's at Face Foundrie Indiana.
At Face Foundrie Indiana. Okay. And definitely come in and check things out. Anything you want to tell people about coming up?
No, just come check us out. We do all things face, so facials, lashes, brows, We have great facials for every single body. So even if you don't know what you want to book, you can just book whatever facial. We'll do a skin consult before every service, so you know you're getting the right facial that's best for you. We have great enhancements, and yeah, just come check us out. We're both here at the Indianapolis location in Keystone and in Westfield. So hopefully we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.